Oh, that's really weird.
I'm actually crying a little bit. Oh, this one is spewing liquid.
Did you know Scotland is the birthplace of a snack so outrageous it's divided opinion across the world for decades? Behold, the infamous deep-fried Mars bar. This indulgent bar of gooiness got us thinking, how did a humble chocolate bar become Scotland's unofficial national dish? And is it really the best deep-fried candy? We set ourselves the challenge to find out. First stop, Stonehaven, to the fish and chip shop where it all began.
Who's ready for a road trip? Great big story. Great big story.
Oh, there it is, Carron Fish Bar.
Oh.
Steve, you sure you should be driving because you're battered? Chip off the old block.
Brilliant. Oh.
Annie, don't be salty about that joke.
Having sat through 5 hours of terrible puns, it was time to get down to business. Just the guy we were looking for.
I'm Murray Watson and I'm the owner of the Carron Fish Bar here in Stonehaven. The deep fried Mars bar was invented here back in 1992 and it's kind of been part of Scottish cuisine ever since. We have people come from all over the world to try it. Africa, Asia, Australasia, America.
It's even been launched into space.
Many moons ago we got invited to go to New York by a Michelin star chef for him to cook it for us, but unfortunately at the time we couldn't quite go. It's crazy to know that there's super fans out there.
So how exactly was the deep-fried Mars bar invented?
On a cold night back in 1992, there was a couple of young guys spending the evening. It wasn't very busy, they were mucking about. They decided it'd be a bit of fun and games to deep fry some different things. Deep fried pickled eggs and onions, then it came to a battered Mars bar they tried. They fried at the time, cooked it up. The next day they went to school, told their friends about it, they loved it, the sugar, it was sweet, it was crispy, and the next day all the school kids came running down to try it. It was kind of like an overnight sensation once it hit the local newspaper. That's when it really went worldwide again and went into all the papers all over the world. You can go to many different countries now. They've even got a place on Bondi Beach in Australia where they serve battered Mars bars.
The deep-fried Mars bar became a global sensation. But it's not all good press.
We've heard a lot of negative things about the deep fried Mars bar. It's unhealthy and it's not good for you and it's going to clog your arteries. 1,500 calories in it. The health minister many moons ago said it could cause heart attacks and it was ruining Scottish cuisine.
The snack has caused so much controversy over the years, it's become the subject of multiple scientific studies.
Professors from universities tried to do comparisons against porridge and they were trying to study the brain activity. And they did 15 people having porridge for breakfast, 15 people versus battered Mars bar. And after a month of studying, they found, surprisingly, that the porridge led to a much better brain activity than a battered Mars bar. The professor tried to contact us for a comment, and we just kind of blew off and said, look, what do you expect? It is what it is. There's been a lot of scientific studies done over the years. Back in 2019, decided to get the battered Mars bar nutritionally tested. It came back in 2019 at 302 calories by one we'd done here and unscientifically tested. So when people come to us saying it's got 1,200, 1,500 calories, we just say no. I've never published the results, this is the first time I've ever really told anyone. Yeah, we're not saying eat this every day, but you can have it and it's not going to ruin you.
So Murray, what's the secret to the perfect deep-fried Mars bar?
The perfect deep-fried Mars bar starts with having it nice and chilled in the fridge. We then cover it in rice cones, a nice thin crispy batter, cooked in nice fresh oil. Then we cook it for a few minutes, take it out, and it's still crispy on the outside but melting in the middle. The texture and consistency of a Mars bar is what makes it work the best. It helps hold its shape and works really well for battering.
But the big question is there a better deep-fried candy?
No, there's no chance.
Now, many have tried before, but we enlisted the help of science to uncover our winning candy batter combo.
When you're developing a new product, you're going to be looking at the sensory characteristic ingredients that will work well together in terms of flavour combinations, have a nice aroma when you're eating them, the texture's good, works well with batter, which is a crispy texture, and also just looks visually appealing. And considering the legacy of the deep fried Mars bar, you might want to try out some more novel left field combinations as well.
To form our candy lineup, we asked you and narrowed it down to 5.
All right.
I've got to remember that the good bit of my hair is this way, so I need to pose like this. This side looks like I'm travelling at 80 miles an hour.
It looks a little bit like a dinosaur egg or something. I mean, if I saw that on the floor, I probably wouldn't like eat it, you know?
I love the shape. I mean, let's be honest, I think it looks like a testicle.
I'm impressed with the shape that it's held, I would say.
Visual appeal, I'll give this an 8.
That actually smells delicious.
That is considerably firmer than I thought. Ooh.
The whole thing?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, this is going straight in my mouth. It's small enough.
Really crunchy. That is thick. Cream eggs are thick anyway. I feel like my teeth are glazed.
Flavour, now that's a different story. I'll give it a 9.2.
I actually think it looks a little bit like a brain.
This looks messy to me, man. Sorry to say, I'm not a fan of how it looks. Look at that. Yeah.
Ooh, and soft. Ooh, it's quite a fun texture.
Oh, this one is spewing liquid. Oh, it's got no base at all. That has put me off whatever dinner I can muster tonight.
Oh, that smells like wet fart, to be honest. That smells grim.
Too much marshmallow. I don't think you should batter biscuit. That's a weird, that just doesn't really work.
What's the measurement? Tastiness? Texture.
I'm actually crying a little bit. No. No.
It looks like a tadpole, so that's, again, gonna be a 2.
I will disagree with Stu. I actually think this one looks quite cute. It's like a little sort of, I mean, it looks like an eyeball.
I do like the fact it's kind of bonbon sized. Should I just neck this one?
Oh.
Oh. Oh my.
I quite like the liquid chocolate in the middle. I think that really works.
It leaks. Messiness is gross. 0.
You just get a nice like rush of where the chocolate is melted. That is, oh.
That looks like what a deep fried Mars bar or chocolate should be. So I'm gonna give that a 9 for visual appeal.
Kit Kat, look how stunning that is. Visually, I'm gonna give this a 9.5. That's impressive.
Let's give it a go.
Some things shouldn't be battered, and that's one of them.
Good news is it's still got the spine of a good Kit Kat. I still have Kit Kat in my mouth.
And we have a winner. But would it beat the deep fried Mars bar? We took it to Murray to find out. Time to find some tasters.
But no, that's really nice. The texture's a wee bit chewy and sting to the false teeth.
Yeah, it's good. It's a bit like hard to eat.
The outside's quite crunchy. It's quite hard to chew, but it was nice.
I like the Mars bar better. The cream egg's a bit too like sweet.
The batter and the chocolate really go together, like a choco pan, pan de chocolat, whatever you call it. I would still say the deep fried Mars bar works better just because it's more chocolate than fondant, whereas a cream egg's more fondant than chocolate, isn't it? Yeah.
So Murray, what's the final verdict?
Yeah, it's coating the teeth. It's going all around the mouth, but yeah, it's really nice. I enjoy it. I think it's a valiant effort, but in our eyes, the battered Mars bar I think will always be number 1.
So, we didn't quite make the history books, but at least we had a good time trying.
Pointing towards the lens. It's ridiculous.
Great big story. Great big story.